Hello, my friends. Chris back again. And today I'm talking about a movie called Screams of a Winter Night from 1979, directed by James L. Wilson. So, this is an anthology horror film, guys. Uh, Now, it doesn't have any of the trappings of Los Angeles or Hollywood films. It's very low budget. I think it was actually made in Natchitoches, Louisiana, which is right down the road from my humble abode. But guys, this was decent, I guess. I mean, it was not a great film. In fact, the anthology bit of it kind of threw me off because they used the same actors in the uh I guess the tales that are being told, the little segments. They use the same actors as they do for the uh I guess over film. I don't really know what you would call it. The people who are telling the story are also the same actors that are in the stories being told. There, that settles that. Uh, it wasn't very scary, guys. It did have some interesting stories about, like, some serial killers. There was like some ghosts that haunted a place. But really, overall, it was poorly made. The film quality didn't look very good. It looked the film quality looked appropriate for the time, I guess. The acting was monotonous, if that's a word to use for it. It was very just much the same thing over and over. No one really gave any inflection or emotion during their performances. We have 10 friends that they go up to this cabin in the woods during a winter, and they start telling ghost stories and scary stories to each other, and that's pretty much the premise of the film. Uh, Director James L. Wilson, I guess he did the best with what he had. Um, I don't think he did very well in this. He didn't use a whole lot of good cinematography or scene compositions. And again, the acting was kind of mundane. It wasn't good. It was very monotone. There wasn't any melodramatics, but there wasn't any legitimate dramatics either, if I'm being honest. The special effects were decent. I mean, I did enjoy the blood. Looked good. It looked very real. The stories were, I guess, believable. They weren't just preposterous and ridiculous. And then the acting along with the stories didn't really help, because you would expect someone that's being, murdered to be a little more defensive, I guess, not really give up, or like at least scream to try to get away. Or maybe that was just poor sound editing that I didn't realize that they were screaming and trying to get away. Either way, I just didn't think the film was very well made. Even though it is a hometown film, it was made down the road. I don't know. I didn't find it that entertaining, guys. I was actually watching it before the UFC fights last night, and I think I had 30 minutes left, and I was incredibly bored with it. So I'm gonna be honest, I turned it off and went and watched the UFC fights instead of finishing the movie, because I really wasn't that interested in it. It did not grab me or hold my attention at all from the beginning. It was very, like I said, monotonous, and nothing was presented in a way that really grabbed your attention and held on to you while you were watching the film. Uh, I wound up surfing on my phone quite a bit during the film, so uh, it wasn't great. I'd probably give it 2.5 stars out of 5, because it did have some redeeming qualities with the, like I said, the special effects and some of that stuff. But overall, it just didn't hit my buttons. It didn't hit the mark for me. So 2.5 stars. Streaming on, I think it was Prime or AMC Plus, maybe. It was streaming there. If you want to check it out, go over there. I'm not going to tell you not to, because some people may really enjoy it, some may not. I didn't. But yeah, guys. So that's it for Screams of a Winter Night. And hit like and subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications, and go join up in our Facebook group, the Cinema Dolce. And as always, guys, I'm going to keep making it as long as you keep watching them. God bless. Peace out. And I love you.